It's time for the PlayAction Sports Report, the only show in the Tennessee Valley with local athletes and coaches in the spotlight. From high school sports to youth sports, you get interviews, highlights, results, and more right here. Don't go away. The PlayAction Sports Report is next. One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic, Southern character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special. And that includes Athens and Limestone County sports. Call 233-8750, come by the office at 508 South Jefferson Street, or look for the link online at athensal.us.
The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All three locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, they can all provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on their customer service that includes timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs, 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence.
You know, some real estate agents want to find the home that offers them the best commission with the least effort. Well, the goal at Dream Key Real Estate is to find the home that's right for you. Call Adam Graves at 256-374-1162 to get started on that new journey. Whether you're in the market for your first home or you're ready for a change, Adam is here to help you achieve your dream. He's a local agent with local knowledge. Call him at 256-374-1162 or drop by and see him in person at 121 North Jefferson Street in Athens. Adam Graves at Dream Key Real Estate. Join us for Applebee's Tailgate Talk every Saturday morning at 10 on WKAC. We'll talk to coaches and sports figures of local interest and get their thoughts on whatever comes down the pike. We'll also announce our latest Athlete of the Week and give away an Applebee's gift card and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt. Applebee's Tailgate Talk, Saturday mornings at 10 on your Tailgate Talk app, on your Amazon Echo or Google Home device, online at tailgatetalk.net, and on the air at 1080 WKAC. The PlayAction Sports Report is back for another week. I'm Tim Lambert. We feature the James Clemens track team this week in the Athens Utilities Special Guest Spotlight. They sat down with us a couple of weeks back, fresh off performances at the state indoor meet. We'll have a few upcoming events in the On Deck segment. Let's start things off with a BT Backtrack, brought to you by BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
Backtrack.
Calhoun's Kennedy Hawkins was named to the ACCC All-North Basketball First Team and the All-Region 22 team. She also made the ACCC All-Tournament team along with teammate Tashanti Watkins. Candace Bird-Vinson was honored as Coach of the Year. The Tanner boys soccer team sits at the top of the 1A to 3A rankings again this week. Elkmont's boys make an appearance at number 6. East Limestone's girls slip to number 2 in 5A. James Clemens' girls move up to number 9 in Class 7A. In Saturday baseball, Calhoun lost to Northwest Shoals twice, 13-4 and 4-3. Ardmore fell to Priceville and Decatur Heritage, 8-3 and 7-5. East Limestone's varsity got by Scottsboro 5-3, while the JV Indians were defeated 4-1. West Limestone swept Colbert County 8-5 and 8-4. James Clemens edged Bibb County 3-2 and beat Stanhope Elmore 9-5. The JV Jets came up short to Huntsville 6-4. The ABS Middle School topped Lindsay Lane 7-5, but was nipped by Elkmont 7-6. The ABS varsity clobbered Tanner 12-2. Elkmont's varsity turned back Brewer 4-3 and 6-1. Athens lost a 1-0 decision to Arab. Lindsay Lane knocked off Lauderdale County 7-1. Calhoun softball team dropped 2 at Northwest Shoals 4-3 and 4-0. Athens shut out Homewood 6-0. ABS was on the short end of 8-2 and 3-0 scores with Sylvania and 7-6 against Doñana. Elkmont lost to West Morgan 8-7. West Limestone defeated Sparkman 6-3 and West Morgan 5-1. In soccer, the James Clemens boys tied Theodora 1-1, but fell to St. Luke's 5-1. On Monday, Lindsay Lane's baseball team thumped Hatton 12-3. West Limestone ran by ABS 14-2. Tanner was shut down by Whitesburg Christian 17-0. Athens JV got 2 wins over Sparkman 9-8 and 6-0. The freshman Golden Eagles turned back Coleman 2-1 and 5-2. In softball, Lindsay Lane overcame Faultville 8-5. East Limestone's varsity beat Lexington 7-3, while the JV Indians were outgunned 8-7. Clemens varsity and JV teams were defeated by Lauderdale County 9-0 and 16-3. Ardmore's varsity held off Athens 7-6. The JV Lady Golden Eagles won 6-1. Tanner's JV fell short to Shells Christian 10-9. On the soccer fields, Athens varsity and JV boys fell to Hartselle 3-0 and 2-0. West Limestone's boys and girls sent Hamilton home with 6-1 and 5-0 losses. Tanner's JV boys ran by Ardmore 10-0. Elkmont's JV boys tied Florence 3-3, while the JV Lady Red Devils were outdone by Mars Hill 6-0. In Tuesday baseball, ABS defeated May Jemison 12-1. In softball, Calhoun swept Northwest Shoals 5-4 and 7-3. East Limestone lost to Brewer 11-2. ABS blanked Addison 13-0. The junior high Lady Trojans got past Tanner 9-7. In soccer, West Limestone's boys held off Fairview 3-2. The Lady Wildcats were 7-1 winners. East Limestone's varsity girls shut out Athens 3-0. The JV Lady Golden Eagles got a 2-0 win. The Athens boys tied up Coleman 2-2. The JV Golden Eagles claimed a 3-0 win. Clements boys were beaten 5-2 by Tharptown. Elkmont's varsity boys topped Muscle Shoals 3-1, but the JV Red Devils were blanked 3-0. Elkmont's varsity girls beat West Point 4-1. Tanner's boys defeated Ardmore 10-0, while the Lady Tigers got a 1-0 victory. Hear Play Action Sports on your Amazon Echo device by saying, Alexa, open PAS Network. More from the Play Action Sports Report is up next.
The Play Action Sports Report.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All 3 locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, they can all provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on their customer service that includes timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs, 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence.
You know, some real estate agents want to find the home that offers them the best commission with the least effort. Well, the goal at Dream Key Real Estate is to find the home that's right for you. Call Adam Graves at 256-374-1162 to get started on that new journey. Whether you're in the market for your first home or you're ready for a change, Adam is here to help you achieve your dream. He's a local agent with local knowledge. Call him at 256-374-1162 or drop by and see him in person at 121 North Jefferson Street in Athens. Adam Graves at Dream Key Real Estate. Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year and enter your nominations for the Applebee's Athlete of the Week. The winner receives a gift card from the Athens Applebee's. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk. Back with the Play Action Sports Report. We have multiple special guests in this week's Spotlight. We visited with members of the James Clemens track team. They had competed in the state indoor meet just shortly before this conversation.
Talk to me about some of the athletes you have joining you today.
Well, on the left, we got Dylan Dreyer. He's going to be on the All-Star cross-country team for the North team. It's the first time we've had anybody on the team. and along with him, we got Eamon Bothern's going to also be our first girl on the Alabama All-Star cross country team.
Awesome.
So, I mean, we're the only school that has 3 on there right now. Cole Robertson's out of town and all, but cross country is going really well. We're in the conversation. We got a great chance to make a move at that state title this coming year.
That's awesome. And when is the North-South All-Stars for
that's going to be in July.
July? I know that they try to do it all during that All-Star week, and I was just making sure it was at that same time.
Yeah, it is.
So it sounds like y'all are really trending the right direction right now.
It's been a lot of trial and error, but, I mean, they've had faith and they believe, and we trust each other. We evaluate every day. We really don't do the same workouts from week to week at all. We're just always trying to modify and train, change.
Absolutely. So I have a few questions for your athletes if you just want to pass the mic around. I just want to talk to y'all about how you've seen the running program grow.
And this is Isaac Pollard.
Yeah.
He is a multi-event, which means he'll do the pentathlon and indoor.
That's really cool.
But an outdoor decathlon. But he can do, in indoor, they do long jump, high jump, shot put, hurdles.
Okay.
And 1,000 meters. He's 7th in the country right now.
Okay. Yeah, if you just want to pass the mic along, whoever wants to go first. Yeah, so talk to me about what you really enjoy about what you do when you go out there and perform at these events. What do you maybe have a favorite?
I like how it's a challenge. I love challenges. My favorite event's probably the hurdles. It's a good combination between technique and speed.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of like a very dynamic event. So it's a lot of fun.
Is that your best event, you would say? She's
maybe.
saying yeah. She's yeah. So it sounds like it.
So real quick, are there different heights in the hurdles?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what I thought. So what height do you run at, or do you run at different heights? As far as the
39 inches.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, wow.
I'd have to crawl under.
That's interesting. And so, a question for you. I'm just curious about how proud you are just to be representing JC at the North-South All-Star Games.
I think it's really cool because honestly, I didn't think I would ever come this far, and then to be the first girl at our school to do it is just a really cool opportunity.
That is really cool. And what year are you right now?
We're all juniors.
All
right
juniors.
now.
So you still got some potential to do it twice before you leave.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations. And I'm gonna tell all of y'all and tell Coach. Track and field is one of those sports. It's like wrestling. I mean, it takes so much self-discipline, right? I mean, you got Coach, and he's a wonderful man, and I know he, he makes y'all work.
Yes.
But there's so much work that y'all have to do individually at home and away from practice. Mm-hmm. And if you don't do it, obviously y'all don't achieve what y'all are able to do. So, I mean, I commend all y'all because it's, like I said, it's one of those things that you have to have self-discipline. It's a team sport, I know, but it's so much individual in it, So, anyway, that's great.
Who we have joining us right here?
I'll introduce him.
Hi.
This is Ben Thomason. He's number 3rd in the nation in the multi-events. He can go to any school, anywhere, and do his thing.
Go anywhere, yeah? Yes. So are there some schools you're looking at right now?
I don't have any school particular I'm looking at. I'm kind of looking into Alabama right now.
Okay, that's cool.
So
right now what you're saying is you're looking at what all the NILs got out there, right?
Yes. Yes.
There we go, buddy. That's important now. Before you didn't ask that, but now you have to ask that.
What are some of the events that you participate in?
Oh, I messed up. He is the state champion, and he was state runner-up. It's the only time any school's gone state champion and runner-up in the multi.
Hey, you just got an incredible group of people over here. Makes your job easy.
Wow, that is great, y'all. So, let me ask both y'all this real quick then, all right? So you got the winner, you got the runner-up. How much competitiveness is there between y'all in practices and stuff? Like, I'm going to get you back. Okay. That's what I figured, man. I mean, it'd be one thing. It'd be one thing if one of y'all went to Bob Jones, say, your rival, but it's another thing to be on the same team.
That's the other school.
I'm going to get you. No, you're not. I'm going to maintain it. I'm going to retain it. So that's awesome. Good for y'all. Yeah. And that only makes everybody get better, right, Coach?
It is right.
Yeah. And so if you could pass the mic to him, I think it's his turn to get a couple questions. And so you'll be going to the North-South All-Star Games as well. Have you ever been there before, or is this your first time?
No, this is definitely my first time hearing about it also.
Yeah?
And
Oh, wow.
I'm happy to go, so.
I mean, it's going to be cool. It sounds like it's going to be a great opportunity for you.
I'm just trying to get my name out there mainly, and I think this is one of the best opportunities for me to do that.
And you said you're a junior as well?
Yes, sir.
That's really cool. So, it sounds like you really have an opportunity this upcoming, you said it's June or July?
It's in July.
July. So it sounds like this upcoming July, you really have the opportunity to get your name out there, in front of the best of the best.
That's the goal, and I'm happy that I get to race these people because all of them, I know them mostly well, most of them all, and how hard they work and how much effort they put towards this. So I'm just glad I get to race them.
Now, what do you compete again in?
I compete in the 800, the 1600, and really any event from like the 400 up to like the 3 mile.
That would be my question.
Because he's good at it, probably.
Well, obviously he's great at it, but I mean, what led you? Okay, Coach.
Oh, here we go.
We got to give him his introduction. This is the Adidas national champion in the 800 indoor meet.
Nice, dude. That is awesome.
Yeah, so with all those events, I mainly focus on the 800 and 1600.
Okay.
But sometimes I like to dabble by going up or down just to like set a new PR and keep my PRs updated.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. Coach just said that you were the indoor champion. Do you like running indoor versus outdoor? Because it's got to be totally different, right? The way the track feels and everything.
Most definitely. Indoor, the air in the indoor is really different, but the outdoor weather really varies. I prefer the outdoor track since I think 2 laps compared to 4 just really changes how I mentally run the race. And I think that it's just more important to run, like for me, just to run 2 laps so I can say, after this lap, I can just go all the way around the circle and I got to come down that home stretch all out, full out. And indoor, it's a little bit different, but I definitely prefer outdoor.
Okay. Well, because the indoor, every time I've watched it over the years, it almost looks like y'all are floating. Like it's like there's a lot of give to the track. Is it, or is it harder than what it really looks like on TV?
Running around that bank does make it a little bit hard. It really depends.
Different feel, right?
It's definitely different feel. Indoor track is usually different from your average outdoor track. They keep it nice and clean in there, so it's usually not as compact.
You have to worry about little pea gravel and all that stuff getting up under your feet.
So it's very interesting to run in there. Also, it's a lot tighter, so it's harder to pass people, especially for me. Maybe not for 400 runners and stuff, but for me, it's harder to pass people, especially in the 800. Those quick events and trying to pass people on curves, almost impossible sometimes. But we make it through.
Yeah. So this is a question for all of y'all. Now, obviously, Bob Jones would be the biggest rival for y'all, but who are some teams that really give you a run for your money?
Go ahead and preface it with where you went to school.
I went to Bob Jones. Okay. They didn't need to know that. They didn't need to know that.
Well, they needed to know.
I went to Bob Jones. Yeah, I'm a Bob Jones guy. But what I will say is, I'm just curious about who really y'all view as a really top competitor, when y'all go to these events, like Hoover,
Vestavia, and Vestavia.
Yeah.
Huntsville, all those 3. Those are some Birmingham schools. We're not really too worried about Madison, but I think those Hoover, Vestavia, and Huntsville, those 3, they really do a lot for us in terms of competitiveness and just going back and forth at track meets. I think that those 3 are definitely our biggest competitors.
Yeah, just like a friendly rivalry almost. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you. And so when y'all go to these events and compete, how many teams are generally at these events with you? Is it just for 7A? Is it
Oh my gosh. About 100 teams.
What?
About 100 teams.
I didn't realize there was that many.
In indoor,
In indoor, especially, it depends on what meet you're going to, whether it's in the morning or the afternoon. But either way, it's still going to be a lot of teams, and they're all equally trying to win just as much as you are.
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess it really says a lot about y'all that y'all have been able to accomplish what you have, even with 100 teams at events and, y'all getting all-stars and state titles. I guess it really just says a lot about where JC's going for running.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm here with some fighters, so I know the challenges can get way competitive, especially between those two, Ben and Isaac. I see it all the time.
I hear you.
Warm-ups right next to each other, stride for stride.
And do y'all have any seniors on the team that have really y'all look up to and have really helped y'all along the way?
For me, I just look up to their personalities and just the way that they, lead, and as team leaders, and the way they call people out when they're doing something wrong. I think we have a team that likes to hold people accountable, and definitely
coach is happy with that.
Well, you got to have that. It comes a lot more coming from a teammate sometimes than it does coach.
Most definitely.
It really does, because that's your teammate. You don't want to let them down.
Coach is coaching. You
don't want to let coach down either. But
he's talking to 1,000 people a day at practice, and I think for us to have teammates that can hold us accountable, it's definitely easier on him and making his job easier every time that someone gets called out.
You bring up a good point, too, because for those that's never been to track meet, it's kind of like going to a gymnastics meet. There's so many things going on at once, and you want to watch it all, but you can't really just, you focus on this and you're missing that. Coach, how do you be everywhere? Because you can't be. So how are you managing shot put while the 800 is going on, while the 100 is right behind it, and while the long jump's happening? Or
I still to this day run around everywhere like a head cut off like a chicken.
Yeah. Well,
but we got a lot of good assistant coaches. We really do. I've got to handpick all my coaches. Nobody's ever been assigned to me.
That's great.
We're up to 9 now, and getting a lot of youth in there. A lot of 27 to 29-year-olds, a lot of new blood, as we call it. And
awesome.
It's really set up really good. Coach Mattingly does all the paperwork, all the eligibility, all the money.
That's nice. It's not that full of that.
Coach Marianne, her specialty is driving the buses and making sure we have bus drivers. Everybody has their
role.
Yes,
absolutely.
That's what makes it. That's what makes it happen.
That's awesome. And you're obviously a very good manager of those roles. I mean, you've been successful for a long time. How many years you been there now?
Well, I've been there since the door opened.
Really?
I was the third person hired there, and I'm the only head coach since day one that's still there.
Really?
Because you're under that, you're in that fishbowl, man.
Yeah. In 2013, was that what it was? It was 2013.
2011.
Yeah.
Okay.
12 years. Before I forget, I want you to share your news that you told me off air coming in, because this is awesome, man.
Qualified for New York City Marathon. That's the third year in a row.
That's awesome.
Was today, and set the all-time course record over at the Carnival Frolic Half Marathon for 55 to 59.
So kids, y'all see, right? I mean, your coach is doing it, right? Y'all have no choice but to do it. That is phenomenal. I mean, it really is. Congratulations to you, man. That's just incredible. So that's awesome. Good for you, man.
When will that be? When will the marathon
New York happens to be, nothing's ever coincidental. There's no other way for me to say it. Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior. It'll be November 5th on my birthday next year.
Wow. There you go. I'll have to remember your birthday. Wish you happy birthday.
I got 5 national championships in the next 5 months. I'll be at the United States track and field, indoor track and field meet in 3 weeks. Then they fly me April 1st to Cherry Blossom 10-miler national championship. There'll be 80,000 runners in it. There's 3,500 at my age. I'm seated 4th right now. Great things are happening, but the only reason I'm doing this is to influence kids and influence people.
You are, and
that's all I want to do.
Say, it's not just kids; it's adults as well. I mean, absolutely.
Now, did somebody ask how many you've got on the team?
We're growing so crazy. I mean, day one at practice, we had 92, and I thought the floodgates are back open because since 2020, we went way down. The most we've ever had is 215 kids. But 2020 came, and we just had. It's been slow growth, but I think Coach Mattingly said we're up to 142 kids right now, and we'll keep growing.
Well, so how do y'all feel about? I mean, it's obviously. I mean, I had no idea. I was thinking like 30.
I was thinking like 32.
There really is no behavioral issues. If you came to our practice, it'll blow you away. It's electrifying. We meet every day. We give out the assignments for every group. Each coach knows what they're doing. We get at. I mean, and as he said, the seniors, they're looking, man. And if you're not meeting that standard, they're jumping your tail.
That's awesome.
And then, if I have to call somebody that day, you can't let anybody anybody take away and be a distraction or take away from what this team's trying to do.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
And I want to just kind of piggyback off that. Just talk to me a little bit about the culture that he's established at James Clemens and what the expectations are.
I think it's a really good culture because everybody has a good work ethic, and we really push each other to reach our goals and even go past them. And I would say that we have a lot of good leaders on the team to keep everybody like going in the right direction, because we don't have nearly enough coaches to keep all 90 plus of us going there.
Yeah. So how many coaches are there?
We're 9, but there's not enough.
Yeah.
You could have 30 and there wouldn't be enough.
Right. I mean, wow. So how do you, like you said, how do you manage that? Do you put a lot of that on your assistant coaches just to kind of, maybe break them off?
Well, we break up in groups, Coach Davis mainly will do the throwing, but Coach Oliver, he's new, but he'll either do sprints or distance running. I'll do distance running or any of the field events. Coach Johnson can float basically from everything. It depends on, what we got going on, but everybody knows their assignment. They know their assignment. I like workouts. Maybe we would have 6 200s or whatever it is. But here's what I say. The workout doesn't begin at the first one. Every kid, maybe it's the fourth one, when you feel pain and you feel tired and you feel beat up, that's when the workout begins.
Yeah.
And you do not quit the workout.
You got to go past.
You have to finish the workout. The workout's done when you finish. And that's the culture we're trying to develop.
That's all.
Everybody's got a different level, but that's the mentality. As long as you're getting better every single day, we don't really talk about state champion. We don't talk about any of that.
Because all that's going to come. If you do what you're supposed to do. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
The reason I asked how many you had on the team, I was a high jumper back in high school.
Still holds the record, right? Yeah, I'm bragging for
but
you.
Anyway, I can remember, though, in some of those meets, some guys did more than one event. So they're running from this end of the stadium to they might be triple jumping down here, and then they have to go get their high jump in down here. And so I thought, well, maybe you don't have that problem, but I'm seeing nodding heads.
We do.
We try to structure things. Monday and Wednesday are running days. So it's distance runners hard on the track, intervals, sprinters doing different speed work and different percentages and whatever. Then that leaves Tuesday and Thursday totally when you're fresh to focus on your jumps and your throws. If you're a pure sprinter, then you'll do hurdle dynamic drills. You'll do relay handoffs for 20 minutes. You'll do block starts for 20 minutes. And everybody on Tuesday and Thursday hits the weight room.
I was just fixing to ask you, was there a weight room?
Yeah, 5 o'clock to 5:45.
Yeah. And I'm talking about during the meet itself, though. I mean, you may have that kind of running around, too. So you get some running in that way, too.
Yeah. We definitely still run all over the place. We've got to max out what we can do.
Yeah.
I mean, because as far as I guess the scheduling, whenever there's competition, they don't know how many different kids from different schools are competing in different things, so they just have to throw it out there and hope y'all can get there when you can.
Yeah.
Right? Have y'all ever missed an opportunity to be able to compete because you were competing in another event?
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all miss.
We were. Did we have the 400?
No, I think
it was the indoor meet.
It was the indoor meet.
We had shot put.
We were doing 4 events. We had the hurdles, high jump, long jump, and shot put.
Wow.
And we did high jump, long jump, and 400. Was it 400 or hurdles?
I think it was
Hurdles. Yeah. Sorry, this was a while ago. But and then we missed the opportunity to go to shot put because they didn't announce it, first of all, and then second off, so we were busy doing that, and then we get over there to try to check in and ask what we were supposed to do for that, and then they were just like, oh, your flight passed 3 flights ago, so we were just like, all right.
That was a blessing, though.
Yeah, it was a blessing because then we got to do the 4x4 relay.
There we go.
And y'all did well on that?
Yeah.
There you go. So it all worked out.
Yeah.
In your jumping events, I know it was as far as high jump goes, and I guess it's still this way. It comes up to the next time. You can pass, as the height goes up, so you don't have to jump at every.
Oh, okay.
At every height.
Interval. Okay.
Yeah. Of course,
you waited to the end just to break the record.
Well,
That's what you did.
Well, no, I jumped every time because I just thought that kept me loose and everything.
Yeah.
Some guys would pass, and then when they decide to jump, they couldn't even
get too high.
Yeah, it got too high. So, you do have that advantage if you're competing somewhere else. You can maybe send word, hey, he's passing or whatever. So, but the running events, you got to be on the line whenever it's time to go.
Yeah. Coach, I'm curious a little bit about your background with running. Like, where did you go to high school? Where did you go anywhere in college to do track and field or cross country?
I ran in Tennessee. I was at a school really inner city type school, and had to fight to get on the track team. But I got on the 4x800 as a freshman, and
nice.
we set state record. Then we moved to Mississippi, and I was the first white guy on on Start with Mississippi's team in probably 10 years.
Really?
And one state in the half mile, and 2 mile. And had opportunities at 12 schools, the places to go. I chose Ole Miss because my sister went there.
Okay.
Went for little Joe Walker, who was Goodwill Games distance running coach. And I sit after practice trying to learn how to coach and stuff, and got run over by a car that year.
Oh, no.
Spent a year and a half in the hospital and got released and went to NAI school at University of West Florida. I was the first All-American there, first national champion there, first academic All-American
That's
there.
That's amazing you recovered. To be able to recover like that to be able to run.
Met my wife, so it was a blessing.
That was a blessing, yeah.
But,
God always works it out.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you really have a real background in it. And Coach, but we got to take a break. But before we leave, I just wanted you to go around and just announce all the athletes who are with you once again, and just say who you are and what you do for James Clemens.
All right. This is my 34th year or 11th year there, and indoor track, outdoor track, cross country. Isaac Pollard, multi-event, can do any event. Emma Bothern, all-star cross country and all-state cross country, and she can do anything she wants to do. I have high goals for her. And Ben Thomason, I think he can be one of the nation's best, if not the nation's best. And in multi-events, whoever gets him is going to be lucky. And Dylan Dreyer, the complete package, 421 in the mile, 155 in the 800, 1549 in the 5K. So he has all the range, and whoever gets him, man, they can build a team around here.
Well, Coach, I really appreciate you bringing everyone out today, and I really appreciate y'all taking the time.
Yeah. Proud of every one of y'all. Congratulations, Coach.
That was James Clemens track coach Drew Bell with members of his team in a recent, slightly longer than usual sit-down with Adam Dodson, Todd Tomerlin, and me. By the way, Coach Bell is also a member of the now USATF National Indoor Champion 4x800 meter relay team. He also competed in the 3,000, 1,500, and 800 meter runs and finished 6th in the nation. Stay with us. We'll see what's on deck.
The special guest spotlight is brought to you by Athens Utilities.
The PlayAction Sports Report.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic, Southern character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special. And that includes Athens and Limestone County sports. Call 233-8750, come by the office at 508 South Jefferson Street, or look for the link online at athensal.us.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All three locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, they can all provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on their customer service that includes timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs, 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence.
The Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship has been set up to honor the legacy of Bama Zach Green, a huge fan of the Crimson Tide, along with Limestone County sports. The scholarship will go each year to a male and female athlete from Limestone County. Checks should be made out to Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship and can be sent in care of Garth Garris, 13833 Pinnacle Drive, Athens, Alabama, 35613. Donations can also be made in person at First State Bank of the South at 1319 Highway 72 East in Athens. Thank you for showing your support for local athletes by giving to the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship. Want to howl with the Havoc this season? Now's your chance from Tailgate Talk and the Huntsville Havoc. Just go to tailgatetalk.net and register your name. Then listen to Tailgate Talk Saturday mornings at 10 as we announce the weekly winners of Huntsville Havoc tickets. Howl with the Havoc this season from the Huntsville Havoc, Tailgate Talk, and 1080 WKAC.
Here's what's on deck.
The Calhoun volleyball team will be having tryouts on March 17th at 5:30 p.m. for graduating high school seniors, currently enrolled Calhoun students, transfers, and women ages 18 to 24 that played high school or college volleyball. Cost is $25. For more information, contact Coach Jamie Freeman at Jamie, that's JAMIE.Freeman at calhoun.edu, or call 306-2691. The Athens Rec Center is having registration for their spring break tennis camp through March 25th for ages 5 to 18. Cost is $50 per player for the 3 sessions. For more information, call 233-8740. The West Limestone Wildcat Diamond Club will host their second annual sporting clay tournament on May 5th at Old South Clays. Cost is $600 for a 4-man team. For more information, go to the Wildcat Diamond Club Facebook page. The Jets All-In campaign has been set up to help various athletic programs at James Clemens. For more information on donating, go online to jcathletics.net. Various fitness classes are being offered Monday through Saturday at the Athens Rec Center. Call 233-8740 for more information, or visit the Parks and Recreation page on the Athens City website at athensal.us. If your sports group or organization has announcements, just email them to playactionsports@hotmail.com. We'll be back with more of the Play Action Sports Report.
The Play Action Sports Report.
You know, some real estate agents want to find the home that offers them the best commission with the least effort. Well, the goal at Dream Key Real Estate is to find the home that's right for you. Call Adam Graves at 256-374-1162 to get started on that new journey. Whether you're in the market for your first home or you're ready for a change, Adam is here to help you achieve your dream. He's a local agent with local knowledge. Call him at 256-374-1162 or drop by and see him in person at 121 North Jefferson Street in Athens. Adam Graves at Dream Key Real Estate.
The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All three locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, they can all provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on their customer service that includes timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs, 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence.
Looking for t-shirts with just the message you want? They're as close as your computer or mobile device. Just go to daddyoscustomtees.com and look through the selection of designs for the perfect one. Or say just what you want with your very own designer message. Daddy O's Custom Tees features short and long sleeve t-shirts, plus sweatshirts, hoodies, aprons, mugs, and even pet apparel. With Daddy O's Custom Tees, you can have it your way, whether you need 1 or 100. Go to daddyoscustomtees.com. That's DADDYOS Custom TEES.com. daddyoscustomtees.com. Join us this spring for James Clemens baseball and softball from PlayAction Sports. Hear action from the Jets and Lady Jets online at PASnetwork.net, on your PAS Plus app, or on your Alexa device by saying Open PAS Plus. If you miss it, you can also catch up on the online archives and hear select games Sundays at noon on WKAC Radio. James Clemens baseball and softball this season from PlayAction Sports and 1080 WKAC. You've been listening to the PlayAction Sports Report. Log on to PASnetwork.net for archives of this show and past shows, along with game streams, and to keep up with what's going on in Limestone County sports. Look for our monthly column in Athens Now, available everywhere. You can contact us by email at playactionsports@hotmail.com, by sending a message to our Facebook page, or by texting 434-1PAS. That's 434-1727. Be sure to tune in for the PlayAction Sports Update weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 on the air at 1080 WKAC. And catch up with us again next week for another edition of the PlayAction Sports Report.